everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is why men ask to move in with you. You know, why did they ask to move in the first place? Before we get started, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, as you notice, I've added subtitles to the videos. You got to let me know in the comments if this is a help to you. I realize, I have a southern drawl, and sometimes I think, maybe what I'm saying is not clear. And I thought, with the subtitles, it would make it clear. For those of you who don't hear well, you can read it. And those of you who don't hear at all, at least you can read what I'm saying. So I hope that the subtitles really help to get the messages across. All right, let's dive into this message today. Why men want to move in with you? Okay, let's talk about this. Why men want to move in with you? Think about it, ladies. You date a man a little while. Next thing you know, he's saying, let's move in together. That's after you've had sex with him, of course. Let's move in together. Now, in your mind, you're thinking, well, this is going to be great because, we can wake up together in the morning, we can have breakfast and be snuggly and kissy, huggy, and everything's going to be wonderful every day. No, it very rarely rolls out like that. These guys want to move in with you for their benefit. It has nothing to do with loving you, taking care of you, making sure that you have support and care. It has nothing to do with you. It's all about them. All right? They move in with you. Look, who ends up cooking? Now, some of them are coming in and cook, okay? But the bulk of it, you cook, you clean, you have sex with him. And then these men have the nerve to want you to pay half. Pay half of your rent. Now, you feeling like, it's not so bad because, I don't have to pay half the rent. At least he's paying half. But your other time is not worth anything. You are not worth anything. Think about it, ladies. Because your value goes down when you do things like that. Don't let a man come in and just use you and throw you a few dollars and think that's good. And plus, these men, they'll move in and everything will be good for maybe the month, maybe two. But then he'll show his true face. And you find yourself living in hell with them. You don't want that. You don't want that. It's better if you have your own. Have your own. Unless you decide to marry. But before then, stand on your own 2 feet. Be independent. And like my cap today, love yourself. Love yourself. Quit going out around here looking for somebody else to love. Or somebody else to love you. That's how men play on you. That's how they use you. Because they know if you're out here looking, that's what you're looking for. Love. Let's dive right into this letter. Let's see what she says. My second year of college. And my friend, not relationship, hookup, has asked to pay my rent when I get my own place. However, I'm not happy with sharing my energetic space with another human being. The thought about it really makes me spiritually sick and uncomfortable. Bringing all their energies and acts from outside into my safe haven. You are absolutely correct. You are correct. You don't want people just coming in and out. And when you have a roommate or whatever, and it sounds like he's just looking for a roommate, you're right. He's going to bring in all kind of energies from people that he's been interacting with all day or whatever into your environment, and you don't need that. They want to move in as a housemate too. I know what you mean. Yeah, they help you with the rent or whatever. No, if you can handle it yourself, it's best to have your own. It's just a friend and nothing sexual. I am just very confused into why they want to pay my rent. Could you help out? Okay. Yeah, I can tell you why they want to pay it. Because they want to kind of take over. They want to take control of you and your living space. You don't want that. You don't need anybody coming there taking control of you. So this is just a tactic that he's using to tell you, I'll pay the rent. But that's not saying that once he get in there, that he's going to do what he says. I've had men that say, yeah, I'll do that. But then when it boils down to it, they don't do it at all. They just act like they never said it. You understand? Can't trust everything these people say. But yes, you're on the right path. You don't want him to move in with you. You say, again, you say that they wanted to move in with me as a friend. But once again, I thought of sharing my mental, spiritual, and physical space. It's not that easy. Something I find hard to do. They are a good person with high vibration, but in my life to this day, I have never had my own space. And I tell you, when you get your own space, it's going to be magical. You're going to love it because you can do what you want to do in your space. You don't have to ask anybody, should I move it over here? What do you think about I move it over there? So do you like this color? Don't do whatever you like. It's your sacred space. You do whatever you're inspired to do with it. Since I left home into dorms, sharing, I am maturing and needing my space. However, my rent paid would help, but I'm not sure if they have malicious intentions. Well, they have an agenda. Okay. And it's not about you. Their agenda, they're coming in for something they need for themselves. It's not about you at all. And for him to say, he'll come in as a roommate, do you understand what that means? That means he's going to have his life and you have your life. It's going to be like you split the apartment. He's going to have his friends, his dates or whatever coming in and out of your place. That's what a roommate has. And the same thing with you. Now, I don't know if he wants to be, he's saying a roommate or a housemate. That's what he says, a housemate. Yeah, that means he wants to split the house. Okay? And you don't want that. And I know it would be nice to have somebody to pay it for you, but look what you're taking in. If you allow him to pay it, he has full control to do what he likes. He's not going to be listening to what he may ask you what you think about it, as time goes on. But you're going to become more dependent on him paying that rent for you. And you're going to feel stuck whenever you decide it's not working out. Okay? You can get used to things like that, and it's really not good for you. I've been in situations where I've been with men who would give me an allowance every week. Things every week I'd get this allowance. Well, after a while, you could get used to that. Even if you get tired of the guy. Yeah, you understand? You don't need that in your life. Don't do that. Unless he's your husband, that's different. But just somebody that you're dating, you don't want to become dependent on something that they're doing for you. You don't. Be independent. So if it doesn't work out, you can still stand on your own 2 feet. All right? You won't be dependent on whatever it is that they're doing for you. All right. All right. You say, I am on my spiritual path and wanting to do the right thing for myself and those who are inspired. Well, you're on the right path here. Don't let him move in. Don't let him move in, and don't you move in with him ever. Okay? Now, let's see here, because you wrote something else. I have a big family, and growing up, I never had any personal space. My brother and sister would wear my new clothes without asking, and I would hate that. I'm just at the point in my life where I need my own space and heal from things early in my life. And plus, these men, once they get into your home for a while, then they'll want to start fighting whenever you disagree with them. They won't appreciate you taking them in. It's a very bad idea, ladies. Don't do it. So I'm hoping that you're understanding here. Don't allow anyone to move in with you. And other than the fact that you grew up in a big home and a lot of people, and your siblings were wearing your clothes and you never had your personal space. Other than that, you need to have your personal space. You see, you need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and know that you can stand on your own 2 feet. It really makes you more powerful and it makes you more attractive. You won't feel like you need anybody to survive. That's powerful and magical. So this is where you want to be. Work on yourself. Have a very strong foundation. And when you decide to take a mate, make sure that mate has exactly what you have or more. Do not date down. All right? But establish yourself first. Don't let him move in with you because that will hold you back and drag you down. You want to just go forward just as fast as you can. And you don't want any blockages in your way. And he would definitely be a blockage and a hindrance. I hope that you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps. Now, those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And also, those of you who are looking for today's affirmation, because affirmations help to change your reality by helping to change the way that you feel about yourself. You'll find the link also in the description. I want to thank you so much for your comments and your letters, and a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best, and I really hope to see you next time.